Okay, we're gonna start with a cup of softened butter here. My butter's probably actually a little bit over softened because it's hot out and it took me a little bit longer to get ready than I thought, but it should be just fine. I'm gonna add a cup of sugar. Actually, 2 cups of sugar. All right, and then once it's nice and fluffy, we're gonna start adding our eggs. You wanna add them one at a time and incorporate them fully. All right, now we're gonna add a cup of sour cream and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Got my sour cream here. I love the way baked goods, like the texture that sour cream or yogurt gives baked goods. It just makes it so yummy. All right. Now, in a second bowl, we're going to add 2½ cups of flour. A 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to give that just a real quick mix here to get it combined and lump free. Okay. Now we're gonna stir the flour mixture into the butter mixture.
Get it all mixed together?
Yep.
Yeah. Doughy. Because it's dough. So it's doughy. Get it kind of?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's
Except for usually when you're making cake, you call it batter.
batter. Oh yeah. When you're making pizza or something, you call it dough.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, hard work. Work out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because the batter is thick.
Yep, it is a good thick batter because we're going to put some strawberries in there, so it needs to be able to handle their juice.
Juice. Juice. Juice, juice, juice.
Take a turn at it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to mix this until it's just combined. You don't want to overwork it with your flour because if you overwork it, once you add your flour, then you end up with a kind of a tough cake. So, all right, now we've got some strawberries here. These strawberries are from our backyard. You want to push them in there?
And then mix them.
Yep, just fold them in.
Yeah, they're juice strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're lots of juice. And the battle's probably getting torn red after a minute.
All right, while he mixes that in, I'm gonna prep our pan. I'm just using the classic Bundt pan this time. Last time I made it, I did a heart, so you wanna do this instead? Give that a good shake first. I have really good luck just using the spray that's got the flour in it. So that's how I normally prep my Bundt pan. But you can do whatever you normally have good luck with. You gotta hold the can up. You can't hold it sideways or down.
Ooh, that smells. That smells like flour.
Yep, there's flour in it.
Holy crap, it's flour. Holy, oh my gosh.
All right, once you have all your surfaces sprayed.
That smells just so like flour. I was kind of plugging my nose too. I was shutting my nose so I don't
Alright,
smell
we'll
it.
go ahead and plop our batter in here.
Plop. Plop. Plop.
And we've been getting several pounds of strawberries every day recently, so we've been trying to use them up. We made some strawberry sherbet that we made a video for, so we'll try to link to that in the description.
I already see the juice, the flower juice. That's what I'm gonna call it now. The flower juice. I see some of the flower juice in there. Pieces smells just like flour and it's juicy. Because it's like a liquid with flour in it. So I'm calling it flower juice. I think that kind of makes sense. In a way. But also
Okay, now while we've been doing this, our oven is preheated to 375.
275 degrees.
Once we put the cake in, we're actually going to drop it down to 325, and then we'll actually bake it at 325. But you want to preheat it for the higher heat since you lose some heat when you open the door. So we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven. All right, so our cake is out of the oven. It cooled for 10 minutes and then I dumped it out. It's still just a little bit warm and tender, but I think it's cool enough now that we should be able to move it over to our plate. I kind of like to glaze my cakes while they're still just slightly warm. I don't know, it just makes me feel like they kind of absorb the glaze better. So we're gonna go ahead and whip something up real quick here. The first time I shared this on my site, I did just like a vanilla and powdered sugar and milk glaze, drizzled it over, put a few sprinkles on. This time I think we're gonna try a strawberry glaze. So I just put a few strawberries in a magic bullet and buzzed them up real quick. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of lemon juice, just so we don't get too sweet here when we add our powdered sugar. And then we'll add our powdered sugar, a quarter cup at a time. Until we reach the desired consistency that we want. It'll kind of depend on your strawberries and the humidity and everything else. So we'll start here and see where we go. Alright, so we're just gonna drizzle our glaze here. It's a little bit runny, but I don't want to add more powdered sugar to thicken it up. What you could do if you want a thicker glaze is cook down your strawberries a little bit. before you add the powdered sugar. That way you don't have to add as much sugar to get a thick glaze. But I think this is going to work out pretty well. All right, so we'll let that finish cooling and we'll give it a try in a little bit. All right, our cake is cooled. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. You can tell just by feeling it, it's got a really nice soft crumb. It's a little bit dense, but not too dense, just kind of how you'd want your bundt cake to be. Oh yeah, that's good, guys. You'll have to put this on your must-make list next time you have some extra strawberries. Thanks for watching.